So this film is about preserving culture and art. Is there a piece of art or film as well that really impacted you at a young age?
That's a good question. Well, there were a lot of movies that definitely did. I was because I was a very creative kid, and I played. I did a lot of imaginary play, a lot of role play. Dressing up as whether it was a cowboy or a superhero or Ponch and John and riding on my little bike. I love to do that stuff. So there was certainly like going and seeing Star Wars. My brain melted when I was 7 years old, and I kind of went because I realized that that's what a movie could do. It could just take you to a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and you could completely believe that you were there. And that was exactly what I love to do with my imagination. And so I would say that art itself didn't really appeal to me because it was inanimate as far as I was concerned. As a little boy, it was more fun for me to interact with other people who wanted to make up games and stuff. But I got to appreciate it as I got older because my brother's an artist, so through him I was able to start understanding what it was all about.
Princess Leia was my first costume when I was 4, so
That's sweet.
I feel ya.
Yeah.
So do you think then, coming from your background of really appreciating film but not art as much, that being in a film like this has kind of changed the way you look at art?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I think because this movie asks really fundamental questions about the role of art in our lives and in society in general, which is really beautiful. What these guys did, it's really humbling to think that these guys who were not in the war, they were past their prime, in soldiering years, but they went and risked their lives to try to save these kind of great pieces of art because they knew that what they actually bring to us is so much more valuable than any one of our lives. So it's great, and it asks those kind of bigger kind of moral questions.
Now, you've worked with some incredible ensembles before, like in Ocean's 11, also with Clooney over the years. What was it about this ensemble that was just so much fun to work with?
Well, I mean, this was, these actors are just all people that I really admire and have admired from afar for a while, and had never worked with, on the guy side, except for George. And Kate, obviously, I worked with on The Talented Mr. Ripley. But, the rest of them, Bill Murray and John Goodman and Jean Dujardin and Bob Balaban, I'd always loved their work and never had the chance. And so, those movies are really special. I kept saying to the guys, and we all were saying, actually, Smell the Roses, it's not often that you end up with a great director, and a great script, and an ensemble like that, where you're working 3 days a week. You don't have all the pressure to carry the whole thing. It's all spread around and everyone's just relaxed and having a blast.
Great. Well, we are so excited to have it on AMC screens, and I absolutely loved it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.